Alright, we got another unprofessional video brought to you by nobody. Let me move this stuff from the other video that I recorded that I didn't upload because, well, what's the point of uploading videos if nobody's going to watch them? But anyway, I like to make sure that I document things. We had the knife that we bought yesterday. A little bit too sharp, maybe. Yeah, kind of. Like, okay. We got some filament and apparently a new way to ship a Baofeng. This is a Uv-5r. Now, I tried to cancel this one because it was from a company named Shark Goo, and I don't like them. They usually mostly send used radios. But I bought it because I'm missing a battery and I'm missing a charger. And I really don't need another one. So they look quite a bit different nowadays than they did a while back. I don't really think they've changed it all, but it's got the little plastic thing on there, so. And the battery doesn't even say Baofeng anymore. Well, or maybe it does. Kind of hard to tell. Anyway, I picked up one at a thrift store. It was all swelled up. This one actually kind of looks a little funky too.
Channel mode.
Yeah, it looks pretty new to me. You know, these are the way they've cast the plastic on these. I think these are like probably like just way super durable, and you're guaranteed to be able to read them outside, which is like not the case with all these other new radios with color screens. So this is what a Uv-5r looks like in 2026. Let me see if there's any changes. They still have the oh no, this is better. So now we get a charger without having to have the wall wart. Now the very first one of these I had, it melted right here. I don't know what went wrong, but it melted. So one disadvantage of this is the old ones. You could put 7 volts to them if you had, and you could get a car adapter. So this thing having no ability to charge it with the USB-C. There's actually a version of this. I found it later for $16. It has a USB-C on the battery. So now, if I thought I was going to use a whole bunch of these for like GMRS, then I'd probably order another one with the $16 deal just because it has all the other stuff. So yeah, it's just like the same kind of radio for the most part. I mean, the first one of these I ever got was in 2013. So that's 13 years of these type of radios just being workhorses. I've got a Uv-5r that might be from like 2012. And it's got the metal plate on it, you know, it's a little bit different. This here looks a little, the casting on this looks different. You see how the radio looks kind of shiny? The older ones didn't really have that shine to them. But, I mean, I think, you know, after a while, like one of the ones I got, the volume knob's all scratchy, but it's just good to have around. But you definitely want to buy the one with the USB-C on it. Some funny little marks on the battery here. Strange. Interesting. So yeah, let's see. Nothing's probably changed. Let me try one quick thing really fast. I'm just curious. So this was sold by Sharku, and they're not a good seller to really buy from. One thing you want to check too when you get a new radio is to make sure there's nothing shorted inside of there. I believe it or not, I got one that was, and it took me a while to figure it out. So now I always check. But okay, so let's see. What are we in?
Frequency mode 14652 0.
Okay. Yeah, hear it coming through the speakers. Let me go grab my other radio. Okay, we're back. We got the UV-5r Mini. I even grabbed the other one, which is one of my new favorites, the 5RM. 5RM is pretty big. But anyway, if you look at it in comparison. Guys, so we just looked at a UV-5r. I needed a battery for another one, but we just looked at what they send you in 2026. And it's kind of interesting because it's like things have changed in the last 13 or 14 years. I'm still impressed with these radios, especially without the belt clip. It's kind of... Now, here's the thing. Everybody worries about the antenna and replacing it with this and that. I honestly don't really care because you're not going to talk real far on this. Or if you do, you're going to be like standing up on the top of a mountain or something. Then you might want to worry about the antenna. But just to use this for like a couple miles or something on GMRS, or to get into your local repeater, the antenna is really not that important. And actually, I've tested these, and some of them test okay. Some of the fake N77 or N771, whatever fake Nagoyas, they test really bad on one band or the other. And it seems like that none of them really work well. And of course, if you're like holding it, to your face, your forehead's right here. Here's the antenna. You're co-phasing, you're coupling with the antenna. So depending on how you hold it, like this or that. I mean, so when I bought one of these, I think in 2013, I bought it used for $40, and it came with a Nagoya, and it came with, I think that was it, just a Nagoya. But anyway, at that time, I think they were mostly about $35 in 2013. So I bought that one for $40 used with the Nagoya, just because it was like local. And at that time, I didn't buy off of Amazon back then. Amazon actually wasn't really a thing for me. It wasn't. I avoided Amazon. eBay was still considered pretty good, but at that time in 2013, eBay was like a long wait to get one of these, I guess, and I just was like, this dude has this thing locally. In fact, these were almost exclusive to Amazon at the time, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with Amazon. I never ordered anything on Amazon until like 2014 or 15, and it was that 8-watt radio that was junk. But anyway, it's just kind of crazy. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be putting out a lot less videos just because there's the return on the effort of investment is just not there. The channel is pretty much like not getting pushed or recommended by YouTube. So things are slowing down. So I'm just gonna chill out on the videos and stuff. It's just not. I don't have the time to do it when I'm putting out mediocre quality videos. Nobody wants to watch them. I put a video out on how to do something. I get people that who don't know how to do it, but watch the video and tell me that I'm an idiot. And so it's just like, okay, well, then maybe you should make your own video. And everybody seems to be a critic on YouTube. So I always just tell them, I'm like, I'm not a professional. And if you think you can make a better video, then go ahead and do it. Because there's plenty of room for other people to make good videos to help people. But the thing is, they're not there to help people. They don't care. And then you got all the people that make the fancy videos with paid promotions and all that stuff, and they tell you, buy this radio, it's amazing. And they gloss over all the problems with it. And these guys belong to a group of people that might as well be called the YouTube gang with their green cutting board mats and their ham radio 2.0 style, videos. They're all clones, every single one of them. And you can't trust anything that they say because they're all shills for YouTube and free stuff. And it's really sad that it's come to that. These guys are not real hams. They're just YouTubers. They're here to make money, okay? They don't give a shit what's wrong with the fucking radio. They're not going to tell you that this radio will overload when you drive around scanning because it has bad intermod. But I'll tell you right now, this is not the best radio to buy. Depends on what you want to use it for, okay? There are better radios to buy. But anyway, having said all that, there's going to be a lot less videos on the channel. I'll probably stick to doing the live streams. I'll probably walk away from it, and that'll be that. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.